Now let us look at the quarterfinal matches we have played, and any surprises, Larry?
I was hoping, not expecting though. I was hoping Costa Rica will defeat what's his name, Netherlands yesterday, particularly considering the fact the way Costa Rica topped their group.
Yeah.
In the midst of former World Cup winners.
Okay.
They topped their group, qualified from second round, and then got to the quarterfinal and didn't taste defeat all through. And then cruelly, if you understand my lingo now, cruelly, they had to leave that tournament because of a fantastic.
And a lot has been said about the gamble, the so-called gamble.
Let us look at the score. That is the final. Brazil 2-1, Colombia, France 0-1, Germany, Argentina 1-0, Belgium, and then that 120 minutes of no goal, and then the final substitution in the 120th minute of the match that is trending. Gentlemen, let's look at the Brazil-Colombia match. Any disappointment? Jens Rodriguez scored.
He actually did a penalty, of course, making he has now scored six goals at the tournament. Yeah. I think that boy will definitely just win the Golden Boot, because with Neymar out, except Messi, well, we have to go back to his scoring ways again
there's a Muller
and see how he can. That's Muller also. It's there. So for Yemis, I'm really sorry that he's gone, but wanted Colombia to actually get to the finals. Not having another team outside the traditional team. But when you're having the traditional teams in the semi-finals again, and when you have that, well, for Brazil, I think they might just win it. But the game against Colombia, they struggled, and they had to rely on their center back. I mean, talking about defenders to score. Thiago Silva, of course, scoring, and David Luiz scoring his second goal of the tournament. Remember, before the World Cup, he hasn't scored
free kick
for the Brazilian national team before that. So for them to have relied on those two people to score, I think they will definitely go somewhere. They might just get to the finals. But for Colombians, well, it was a sad one seeing them leave, because the brand of football they play, the celebrations and everything is what I'll miss at the World Cup.
Okay, I would have asked Sisi, I would have asked this question, but because you have just answered this, let me ask Jimmy. Okay. Jimmy, the absence of Sami Nasri.
I don't really think he's gone.
Another went on Twitter yesterday again and said, that is what you get when you don't go with class.
Come on, that's what you get when you have someone that can cause upset in your dressing room.
Well, I really don't feel that.
Bad World Cup. It wasn't an unsuccessful World Cup, or let me use the word. Let me go back to the word. Is it a bad World Cup for France?
No, it has to be a fantastic one for them. It has to be fantastic.
Got to the last 8.
Yeah, getting to the last 8 is no small meat, I feel that the issues of indiscipline that they suffered in the past did not rear its ugly head this time around. In 2010 with the Evras of this world, different issues had always emanated in the dressing room of the French. But this time around, what you are having is a team compact enough to play against Germany and play decently. They played quite decently. Maybe they made costly mistakes that, you would ask yourself, these German teams are not even taking advantage of this. But for me, I feel that France had done very, very well. Going against Nigeria, the way Nigeria played them, maybe we lacked the urgency. Last week we were here, hoping seriously that Nigeria would defeat France. You saw what Matuidi did. It tells you a lot about some of the things, some of the factors that could lead to a team, progressing. They got to the quarterfinal stage. They've got to be very happy with the set of players they have, the Griezmann of this world, the Valbuenas and all that. If they can, consolidate on what they've been able to achieve, getting to the last 8, I think that French team would go places.
Okay, the French team will go places. You can also join us on this. We're opening the lines now, so we can take a few calls in this particular segment. And you can join us on Twitter, channels_sport. Those of you who have been following us, and also at Ken Ochonogo. You could follow us on that, and then we'll reply you and retweet your tweets, juicy tweets that you're going to give us, and then let us know what you think is going. Which teams will make the final? Because right now it is just 2 matches, and then we'll have the final. Is it going to be 1986, 1990, when they repeated themselves?
Yes.
Or is it going to be which other replay?
Which we play now? 2002.
There is Germany, Argentina, or Netherlands, Brazil. Okay, even Germany, Brazil, Germany.
Brazil, Germany,
2002.
The final.
That option is still there.
Is still there.
All right, so you can tell us who you think will make it to the finals, because Tuesday, Wednesday, cracking. And also, no, let us just keep this segment on that. Larry, let me start to your take. Who goes? Germany taking on who?
I've burnt my fingers already. last weekend, I was here predicting that Colombia will defeat Brazil.
Yes.
So he's got to be very careful.
I have to be very careful now, particularly when you have 3 world champions remaining. And of course, the Netherlands,
3.5.
who have been who were there in 74, who were there in 78,
74, 78,
and then
yes,
in 2010 as well.
And it's like they're doing back to back. They like doing back to back.
Exactly. So I don't. It will be tough to call this one. It will be very tough. But if I was to, if I was put on the spot, I think I'll go with the South Americans.
You want to see
the sheer fact
Brazil
that they are,
Argentina final.
Exactly. The sheer fact that they are
Sissi shaking her head. Sissi, so which teams do you see in the final?
Actually, I really want Netherlands to win this World Cup because it's difficult for you to see a country that keep getting to the finals and not winning it. You know, that was happening to Spain until they finally, broke the jinx in 2010. So I just want, my own opinion, I just want the Netherlands at least get to the finals. Of course, it will be really nice if they get to defeat Brazil at the Maracanã. To be very, very sweet.
Jimmy, there is a certain team in Portugal that always in Benfica.
Oh no!
You want to talk about the cost?
Oh no!
Is there a cost on the Dutch? 74, and look at the team. 74 they played the host in the final.
Exactly.
They lost. 78 they played the host in the final.
Exactly.
In 2010 we thought, okay, this time they're not playing the host. You understand? And then they got there, and then their fellow Spaniard, the Spaniard that are getting to the World Cup final for the first time, defeated them. Here they are again, almost getting to the final.
I'm sorry to break Sissy's heart. I feel that they are.
All right, let us take Joe. Joe is calling us here from Lagos. Hello, Joe. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joe.
How are you doing? Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. So which team will make the finals?
I want to commend you people for keeping sports alive.
Thank you.
And then I also want to ask that where is our table? I can't see our table.
Don't worry, a bigger table is coming in. You love the table, Joe?
Because that's the table where everything looks somehow to me.
Don't worry. Are you not seeing the beauty? As look at Sissi, you are looking at us as we are, nothing to hide now.
No. But thank you. Please keep this program going. I enjoy it. But please bring the table back. Thank you.
Hashtag bring back the table. Which team will make the final? Are you there? Joe is gone. And Joe is gone. Joe, please try. We thought you'd tell us who makes the final.
Yes.
Sissi is saying the Dutch all the way.
I feel that breaking her heart won't be a misnomer at this point in time for me. She's broken my heart already. But the truth is this: I feel that they are perennial chokers.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And they should continue in that way.
I feel that it will still happen. I'm looking at a Brazil versus Germany semi-final winner getting to win the World Cup ultimately. The reasons will be Germany has shown that they can do the simple things efficiently.
Same with Netherlands.
Brazil, I don't really agree with you. Brazil might just dull us to win the World Cup. It might just be the worst team ever that the Brazilians have produced, but they will just do the right things efficiently. They have the midfield.
Like they just believe the injury to Neymar.
Have you checked out the determination? Look, it starts from the little things that we don't see on the field. Yeah. Right from getting to the field, you see how this guy sing with their hearts out the national anthem. These are little things that you think don't count.
We have
but it counts. Now. They have that bond, they have that feeling. I'm playing for my national team. It gets into their head. The mental belief is there. Once they get it right, once they have the determination to play the match, think right, think straight.
So you are thinking Brazil.
I'm thinking Brazil
all the way.
All the way.
Brazil, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised Jimmy is actually thinking Brazil because Jimmy was in Brazil.
Brazil showed us love.
He kept telling me what happened in Brazil. I don't want to feel bad for not going. I'm not going to. Okay, thank you very much. And so the warmth he received, the belief in right there in the street.
Exactly.
The average Brazilian sleep drink,
Football.
everything. This World Cup,
Yeah.
they want to win it on their soil.
Yes.
1950 was a disaster.
Was.
They have to change the color of their jersey.
Jesse, yeah.
After they lost, to Uruguay in the final.
Final.
And they needed
mark
just
final.
a draw. They needed a draw to win that World Cup at home, and then they couldn't. They were beaten by the Uruguayans.